They are ecstatic when 2 days of cooking yields 44 pounds of NeuroBlue, which will net them 800 each. However, their celebration is cut short when they realize that their generator is out.
Walt's voice cuts through the RV's groans. 4 days out, Jesse. This NeuroBlue batch will fund my next battery. My lung support's choking on this grime.
Humanoid Jesse, dulled and glitching, retorts, "Yo, Mr. White, my uplink shot. NeuroBlue's frying my circuits. This junk heap's a death trap."
I might not have long lung supports failing, but I'll cook more NeuroBlue. This cyborg versus humanoid operation's my lifeline. The RV groans under the weight of its grim secrets. NeuroBlue stains, scattered tools, and the hum of a makeshift lab bathed in an eerie blue light.
Yo, Mr. White, Jane, and me were hitting the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum in Santa Fe. Why this humanoid adventure grind?
Jesse is concerned, but Walt insists that they keep cooking until they've exhausted the NeuroBlue, which he claims will spoil before the next cook.
Cyborg Jesse's fear escalates. Dude, I'm tripping. Man, that's harsh. My uplink's frying already. We're screwed. This NeuroBlue run's gonna bury us in this wasteland.
Walt's urgency intensifies as the holoscreen flashes a dire warning. Power, 5%. He barks. Focus! This Breaking Bad reimagined cooks our lifeline. My battery's draining, hurry.
As the RV shudders violently, humanoid Jesse's despair peaks. We're toast, man. NeuroBlue's cursed us. Cyborg Walt, defiant, retorts, "Cursed or not, we're not dying here. Find that scrap." After still more cranking, the engine fires up briefly, but dies. Jesse punches the dash in frustration. He exits the RV to find Walt sitting in a field of grass, with one hand covered and coughed up. Old fuel. Cyborg Walter's model is being phased out for femme and dom cyborgs. Jesse slumps against the RV, his humanoid features flickering, a stark warning of imminent system failure.
The only thing he ever did for his family was worry and disappoint them. Cyborg Jesse wants to start walking out of the desert, but Walt warns that he'll die within an hour. Walt's voice cracks with desperation. "Jesse, I need that regulator. My systems are crashing."
Jesse's reply is weak. "Can't. Too much noise. Head hurts."
Walt's final words echo the despair of their situation. We're out of time, out of everything. Directly parallels real-world issues. Disposable tech, ageism in workforce, the relentless pace of innovation leaving people behind. The DOM, FEM standard represents a homogenized, controlled future.
Inside Saul's cluttered dumpster office, a flickering holoscreen casts a sickly light, illuminating the room's decay.
Saul, ever the pragmatist, lays bare the financial reality. Walt, after Badger's bust, your NeuroBlue hauls 16-0. Laundering cuts it to 960. That old implant's on its last legs, time for a new model.
Cyborg Walt's aging implant beeps incessantly, a stark reminder of his impending obsolescence. Walt laments. "This thing's beeping like a busted refrigerator, Saul. They're phasing me out for those shiny femme and dom cyborgs, the Lil McKella crowd. I'll cook more NeuroBlue to keep it running."
Saul, ever the strategist, offers a lifeline. Keep that desert survival hustle going, and I'll scrub it clean. Don't let 'em junk you yet. Saul's words echo in the dimly lit office, a promise of continued survival in a cutthroat world.
In the cramped apartment, Skylar, looking weary, clutches a mug, her eyes fixed on Cyborg Walt.
Walt glares intensely at the glitching hollow calendar, his face etched with worry. Cyborg Walt tells Jesse that they need to cook non-stop until Tuesday.
Skylar pleads with him. "Walt, let's get the kids out this weekend. Take a break from those phase-out alerts."
Walt's refusal is firm. "No, Sky. I'm heading to my mom's. Need her to leave you something if they scrap me like an old TV."
"You're scaring me, Walt."
Walt unveils his desperate plan. It's just practical. I've got a Breaking Bad reimagined, plan to hold us together before those new models take over. In the eerie glow of the abandoned warehouse, Walt, encased in a grimy environmental suit, tinkers meticulously with a labyrinth of tubes and beakers. The makeshift NeuroBlue lab casts long, dancing shadows reflecting off Walt's face.
Jesse, enhanced by gleaming cybernetics, watches Walt with palpable unease as Walt states, "Jesse, keep the pressure steady. This batch has to be perfect. It's our ticket out of this scrap heap."
Jesse replies warily, "Yo, Mr. White, you sure about this? The Fem and Dom synths are sniffing around. If they catch us..."
Walt dismisses Jesse's concerns with a chilling resolve. "Then we make sure they don't live to tell the tale. This is our future, Jesse. Our Breaking Bad reimagined future." Under the relentless desert sun, the RV sputters, its promise of freedom fading with each dying breath.
Jesse rattles off things Walt could create with their lab supplies. A robot, a homing device, a dune buggy, until one idea clicks with Walt. He can make a mercury battery using chemicals, coins.
Cyborg Dom Walt, optical lens flickering, his monotone voice cutting through the desert's silence as he explains the improvised battery. Sparks ignite as the mercury battery comes to life, the engine roaring back to life, momentarily drowning out the hum of Walt's failing systems.
In Dr. Rivoli's sterile office, Cyborg Dom Walt sits, with Skylar, his face etched with stunned disbelief.
Dr. Rivoli tells Walt, "Your phase-out syndrome is accelerating. Continue production, and I'll provide you with legacy parts. Fail me, and I'll decommission you permanently."
Relief washes over Skylar, Junior, Hank, and Mary as they erupt in joyous cheers and embrace one another.
Gus, an AI entity who runs the Los Polos Hermanos franchise as a front for distributing illegal cybernetic tech. His lab is a sterile server farm where he grows synthetic NeuroBlue in vats.
Dr. Rivoli's expression shifts from joy to concern as she observes Cyborg Dom Walt's sudden distress. "You're expiring, not human expiring, obsolete expiring. That's why you needed to cook." Dr. Rivoli leans forward, her voice laced with urgency. "Walt, you need to be honest with me. Have you been experiencing any other symptoms? It's crucial that I know everything."
Fluorescent lights cast a harsh glow inside the cramped RV as humanoid Jesse's Dom arm sparks erratically, betraying his inner turmoil. "You're obsolete deleting. That's why you needed to cook the NeuroBlue. For upgrades?"
Walt responds, "Every system fails, humanoid Jesse. Even yours. Dom models, they're just the next disposable line."
Jesse's voice rises in defiance. "I ain't disposable. I'm here. I'm real. You used me like a spare part," Walt counters. "We're all spare parts, Jesse. Some of us just run out of warranty."
We'll have more to discuss in the next few weeks.